Okay, so is it better to buy or lease a company vehicle like a van, and what factors influence the decision? For example, how many vehicles, cash flow, business size or vehicle type? What would you say about
That is a really wide question. Or as a politician would say, I'm glad you asked that, it's a really good question.
Yeah.
Okay, who
No,
asked
avoid
that?
it.
Anyways, naturally there is of course a briefing.
Thank you.
Again, if you want one, but basically with obviously don't buy assets you don't need, they aren't going to work for you. The advantage of vans obviously is one, you get, I mean it depends whether you buy them or lease them, but basically you get the cost of them set against your profit, and you can likely claim the VAT back, so things you can't do with a car are not nearly as effective in a car in terms of either of those things. And of course, what is a van? I mean, you get your double cab pickup, if you get the right sort, it gets all those tax allowances, but what it doesn't do is create taxable benefits. So if you're speaking about a company, a small limited company, then with a van, even if the personal use is limited from just commuting from home to work and then use at work, then there's absolutely no tax charge. If you use it privately, and after all, these are luxurious vehicles when you get into things, if you do use it privately, the benefit cost to you is far lower than a car of equivalent comfort value. In case the boot's a bit strange, but you know. So generally speaking, a van that can double up for some personal use may have a lot of attractions to some people, but as ever, you don't let the tax tail wag the commercial dog. You have to make sure the vehicle is right for your business.
Okay, so leasing and purchasing, if you had to choose one for a company, which would you do?
Well, if we're talking about, I mean, what's called a finance lease is effectively the same as purchasing. If we talk about lease as in lease rental, then basically what you're doing is you're renting a vehicle, and each month that rental payment is a business expense and a VAT recovery. If you hire purchase, if I use that term, if you buy the van, then you're claiming the VAT back on the entire purchase up front. You're getting the entire tax value up front, and then making those payments in which you pay interest. So in both cases you have access to a vehicle. In one case you don't own the vehicle at the end of the time, but of course your operating costs have probably been lower. And the other one, you do have something to sell, and of course you've accelerated your tax benefits, which is why people used to, near the end of the year, rush out to buy the new van, because they can get 100% of the value of that van set against their profits if they buy in the tax year. If they wait till a week or after the end of the tax year, then they've lost that relief until another 12 months has passed.
Okay, excellent.